Hey guys, Trash or Treasure here, movie review number 2. We went and saw Free Guy. Every time we've gone to the theater the last couple months, this movie has been pushed relentlessly as the big summer blockbuster.
Online too, I keep getting ads on my phone.
Oh sure, it's everywhere. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really like Ryan Reynolds. I don't think he's that funny. I don't even think he's really that talented.
Boo!
But this movie has had so much money put behind it that I thought it was worth a see at least, and at least it might make a good review.
Well, me on the other hand, I don't mind Ryan Reynolds. I think he's an okay actor, and I kind of, Mitch.
No.
Get you uncultured swine. I actually like the Deadpool.
Ugh. Terrible.
But,
oh, you know what this movie, what I was really scared for this movie is because, did you see Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw the first...
I was expecting something more along the lines.
I saw the first 10 minutes of Ready Player One, and that's all I saw. It was just...
I think I fell asleep in it, actually.
Just expository garbage, and I was worried this movie was going to be just the same sort of lackluster expository nightmare, and I'm happy to say it wasn't. What are some things you thought were cool?
Well, I mean, it was rated PG-13, so, I mean, I was expecting some more, like, childish humor, but it had some dark humor in it. It was a little edgy, which I liked. I was more than happy with it. It had some jabs at, like, gun control, the lack of it we have here, while they're in, like, this simulation. They did some jabs at it. Some jabs at religion. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Not gonna spoil it too much, but there was that, and they incorporated, like, weapons you see in, like, other movies. There was, like, lightsabers, there were some Fortnite weapons.
Did Disney make Free Guy? How much?
We're supposed to know this.
But how much? If they didn't, how much did they have to pay to use the lightsaber?
I don't know.
But the Captain America shield.
Fortnite. How much do they have to pay Fortnite?
Fortnite.
I hope not much.
Gross. Let's not ever talk about Fortnite. There were some references. Oh, what else cracked me up before we get too far is I always love this in movies. They have to convey information so the audience understands what's going on, right? And sometimes it's really insulting and it seems out of place. One example of this was you're supposed to have these two, like, computer scientists right at the beginning of the movie, and they say, hey,
computer engineers.
Computer engineers, correct. And one of them says, hey, this NPC is acting funny, and the other one says, the NPC, a non-playable character? It's like yes, a non-playable character, Grandma. Everybody knows that.
They had some boomers in the script.
Yeah, it's like the people in this room are like, we got to make sure the boomers get what's going on here. So yeah, that's always funny. But honestly, a lot of the sins in this movie can be easily forgiven. There's a lot more going on than some half-decent action scenes and
really more than just the lightsabers and the.
Yeah, there actually is some stuff going on.
Break it down for us.
Well, let's talk about how we interact with VI, the emergence of AI, how we interact with art and the media that we consume, and what we do in these video games, and what it says about us, what it says about our society. This movie over Hollywood, not just Hollywood, but other studios that show a lack of creativity of just pumping out reboots and sequels over and over.
Those money grabs,
shameless money grabs, making content that nobody wants, no creativity, no original ideas, no money for it.
We need more loot boxes.
Ah, gross.
Yeah, gross. So this movie has a scathing review of that. It's pro-labor. Ryan Reynolds, blue shirt guy, gets all the cops and the army people on his side to help him. And then when the CEO says, hey, send the army and round him up, there's no one there. They're not going against the people. They're with the people. What an inspiring message. It's nihilistic, like John said, a lot of dark humor, anti-capitalist.
But if you're not trying to dive that deep into the movie, which I mean, there was a lot of hidden stuff, and once you dig into it a little bit,
well, my last favorite thing that I gotta bring up, because yeah, you don't have to care about all that to like this movie, but I loved at the very end, spoiler alert, that they made it out of the city, the people in this video game, and they seem to be sentient, and they're on this paradise island where the city and technology is merged with nature, and it looks like a paradise. And the blue shirt guy's friend asks him, he's a security guard, he's had his gun on his belt the whole movie. He says, well, what do we do now that we're here? And blue shirt guy says, anything you want. and then he unclips the gun and it shows the gun hit the ground. No need for guns anymore as they walk side by side into a virtual paradise. It's like, man, that's something that we could have here. And there's a lot of cool messages like that in the movie, but
No. That's my right. I'm gonna keep it.
You want my gun? Come spank me for it.
so pretty silly overall, but some cool messages in there. Honestly, worth a watch. So
Yeah, it was a fun flick. We would say treasure. What would you say? I think we said we'd rate it a 7 to a 7.5.
yeah, not every joke
Confidently
lands.
a 7.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is pretty cringy. The acting isn't great the entire time, but definitely worth a watch. I would say 7.5. So
It would be a solid 7.5. But one thing we noticed too is in the commercial, like there's a scene where it shows like these chicks riding up against
every time. Sorry, go ahead. You do it. This pissed me off.
Yeah, there's these chicks riding in a car like next to waving at Ryan.
We
Reynolds.
love you, blue shirt guy.
And yeah, a car crashes into him.
Dead.
It's not in there.
It's not in the movie. Where it showed those people getting crushed, like, and then blue shirt guy turns to the other guy's like, they seem nice, ha ha ha. Not in the movie, so that was kind of bizarre and jaunty.
It gets a 5 now because of that false advertising.
False advertising. It sucks. Don't watch it. No, JK, watch it. So we look forward to making you guys some more content. We'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Thanks for tuning in,
Peace.
guys.